in C-scale. Can you begin by telling me what happened?
Sufyan Kurullo.
I was at home and
Tahok. Oi, se Kurullo yabote. Kurullo yabo. Lo yabo.
Then I heard some helicopters and another phone call from my secretary saying, there's been a shooting in C-scale and a colleague had gone out to it, got no doctors, what should we do? And basically I went out and
stand over there.
Locked it up and locked it down. The situation's really bad. And I drove into the village to find the scene of carnage. I just unbelievable. And my colleague was dealing with in a car, bleeding from major wounds to the arm and shoulder. And then passers-by came up the road. And so we went up the road to find the gentleman in bicycle who ran beside the road and got severe shotgun wound to his head. By the extent of the wound down to his head.
Ono za, mu rekorori, ono za.
On the road.
What happened? The yellow thing square?
It's because it detects faces.
Ya fura para mais ana ne kita.
Yeah, balato.
Yeah. Oh.
Ne. Zoo
in the
bring the picture do.
Zoo in the poo.
Tomorrow tara muk dore janoni.
Who were having to cope and do what they could.
How long was it before those bodies were taken care of?
I had to go
Hassa.
around tonight to full
Hassa.
Zari ni dekse oy dehoto.
C-scale to certify that we're dead to the police, and then they started moving them after that. So it was well
Targanji tikoro.
late evening, early night before.
Allah.
C-scale and
Zahin hono za.
it was very tragic for the public to still see those bodies there.
Kitchen utilizer.
Tragic for the family to have to.
What sort of effect did
Hono za sane. Za hono za. Hono za ste za rekorori ne.
Severe effects from just the trauma was so major. People who saw the bodies were probably going to be affected for quite a while. I'm not quite sure how they would sleep last night because they saw
Careful.
people.
Oy.
Very
Walker, and you can get more in-depth coverage on the whole story, including more from Simon Israel, detailed analysis of gun control in the UK, an interactive map and timeline of events, plus profiles of Derek Burns victims at our website, channel4.org/news.
Zarin.
At 7:30, when Nick Martin will be reporting on events around the taxi rank where Derek Bird worked and where he killed one of his colleagues.
Yeah.
But now back to John with the rest of today's news.
Krishna. 9 activists killed during Israel's raid on Gaza.
Zahin saate.
Here, the first Brit to arrive back in London, pro-Palestinian campaigner Sarah Colborne gave her account, describing how she'd seen fellow passengers who'd been shot dead.
Yak sagat ra kuna kane.
That one of those killed was an American teenager.
No sai.
Their bodies arrived from Tel Aviv in the middle of the night, together with
Drink my nigga, please.
by the Israeli government.
Please.
Turks and their international crewmates welcomed the
Please try to my daughter no story diba.
আমার দাঁত নষ্ট হইছে নি
Daughter no আমি কইছি দাঁত নষ্ট করে দিবাই।
আচ্ছা করবার আগে
আমি কইছি না যে খরচ আমি কইছি করে দিবাই there's a difference.
response to armed extremists loyal to Hamas.
এর বুক লাগ গেছে
Colborne now
আমার বুক লাগছে
says nothing of the sort.
আমি প্ল্যান করে রাখতাম
তো এগুলো ইয়ে হয়ে গিয়া
ব্রেড দি
বিরিয়ানি একটা নিয়ে
which has been under legal siege and blockade, and yet our boat was attacked by the Israeli authorities.
We've all seen pictures of carrying men in front, and certainly some kinds of poles hidden behind them, either board or thrown to the ground. Did you see any of that?
I'm not aware of that. What I saw
তা গেঞ্জিলাম আউতে সুন্দর করি
on top deck, but I didn't see clubs being used at all.
So what sort of resistance did you see?
I just saw people standing there shouting. And that's what I saw.
মুখ বালাটিকে আল্লাহ লাগি
What happened? Memory cards and phones and cameras confiscated from those on the ship when they were detained. Campaigners will have to hope their testimony.
No, he's upstairs. He's revising. He's getting ready for exam. His final exam, 2010.
Oh.
Israel should have dropped people onto that ship or not. But the truth of the matter is, Israel has a right to war with Hamas. Has a right to murder and smuggle
of pressure on Israel. The sense that this is unacceptable. These words have been used both by William Hague and Clinton. The UN Security Council condemnation is frank and US support.
So what happened tonight in Gaza, just off northwest Egypt, another challenge to the blockade approaches. The MV Rachel Corrie, hoping to reach the
একটা পিকচার আমি তুলে যে সুন্দর হইব জানো ওখানে ওটা কি তুলতে পাইনি পিকচার হয়তো এর ও যেন চাইছে না নিজে মানে কি লাগান লাগে যে সুন্দর লাগে
আর এমনি সুন্দর লাগে না কি তো হইছে
নো মানে পিকচার তোলার সময় যেটা সাইন ওলা
মানে মুসলি সাইন
তো কানের ভিতরে তো তুলতে হবে তুই যাস না হয়তো করে দিই
which they want to use as classrooms for children. So the idea that the Israelis can just put this over it's not clear who should distribute it.
Oi, ডরে গেছে তুমি জানো ব্লা ব্লা
A few lights, different places in the dark.
Baba!
Having to stay with relatives because their houses haven't been rebuilt after Israel's bombing last year. There certainly is a lot of need, a lot of want here.
Yeah.
And what do people make of
Abu
the flotilla incident?
Ora, pause করে দিও